Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you some Christmas book recommendations. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first book is Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. Now I've heard this one's very good, so I'm going to read the description for you all. 2 weeks before Christmas and all through Manhattan, shop windows are decorated in red and green satin. I'm standing alone in front of the famous Vivant department store when a charming man named Aidan asks my opinion of the decor. It's a tragedy intenso, I say, unable to lie. He asks for a better idea with a twinkle in his eyes. Did I know he owned the place? No. He put me on the spot. Now I'm working for that man, trying to ignore that he's hot. But as a down on her lucky girl with a difficult past, I know an opportunity when I see one, and I have to make it last. I'll put my heart and soul into dressing his holiday windows. I'll work without stopping. And when we lose the battle with a temptation, I'll try and remember I'm just window shopping. So, that sounds awesome. The next one is The Clause in Christmas. So I'm going to read the description of this one as well. Cassie Hayward hates Christmas, especially this year. No job, flat broke, and an ex most definitely on the naughty list. The unexpected inheritance of a charming Victorian cottage in the small town of Poppy Creek may be the Christmas miracle Cassie needs, except for one itty-bitty problem, a clause in the will. To inherit the house, Cassie must complete a series of festive tasks every day in December leading up to Christmas, all overseen by the handsome Christmas-loving lawyer Luke Davis. Luke is as strong and steady as the bespoke furniture he creates as a hobby. He has to be, stepping into his late father's shoes as the town lawyer comes with a sleigh full of responsibilities, which means the captivity stranger collecting her inheritance is a distraction he can't afford. As the unlikely pair complete the daily tasks, their hearts begin to soften. But will the wounds from their past and an unexpected visit distill what little hope they have left? So, that sounds awesome. And I'm guessing it's going to be a romance. Yes, a holiday romance. Okay, the next one is A Christmas Kiss. So I'm going to also read the description of this one. The week before Christmas, GP Xander Gillespie finds his festive plans in tatters. He's supposed to be flying out to his parents' chateau in Carcassonne with his high-maintenance girlfriend Melissa. But she has other plans. She wants to spend Christmas in London with her party friends, and he's not invited. The prospect of facing his family with their questions and sympathy, not to mention the I told you so's, just isn't an opinion. Instead, Xander decides to head to his holiday cottage in the quaint moorland village of Lytell Strangdale, where he intends to hide away with his faithful rescue Labrador Elf. 80 miles away, Livy's world has come crashing down. With plans to cook a romantic meal for her boyfriend, she heads home early and walks in on him cheating with their neighbor. Fed up of his lies and philandering ways, this is the final straw. With her Christmas plans up in smoke, the thought of spending it with her parents and her smug married sister with her pompous husband in tow is enough to bring Livy out in hives. So when she fires up her laptop and finds the perfect little holiday cottage in Lytell Strangdale available to rent over the festive period, it seems the perfect solution. Or is it? Xander doesn't believe in love at first sight until he sets eyes on Livy. Livy has sworn off men until she meets Xander. The pair may be reluctant to give in to temptation, but fate seems to have other ideas. Join Livy and Xander and all the usual characters for a magical Christmas in Lytell Strangdale. Strangdale? Anyway, so yeah, this sounds awesome because both of their Christmases turn into smoke, basically, like goes wrong, and they end up meeting in the same place. So, sounds awesome. Love it. The next one is A Christmas Wedding. So I'm going to read the description to this. Now, this is a follow-up from Livy and Xander's point of view. I'm guessing the whole thing's a series, so books I read to you is 4 and now I'm going to read 5. So if you want to read the other books, I suggest that you do that. Do you believe in fate? Livy Wetherell does. This time last year, if anyone had told Livy Wetherell she'd have fallen in love and would be making plans for her Christmas wedding to Xander Gillespie, she would have laughed in their face. If they had gone on to say they'd be planning to have their wedding at the imposing Danskelfie Castle, she'd have laughed even louder. But it would seem fate had plans for her. Since moving to the pretty moorland village of Strangdale, Livy's happier than she's ever been. She's living with Xander and she's working at her dream job as a wedding dress designer at Romanquay with her friends Kitty and Violet. It's fair to say she's enjoying immersing herself in village life, from romantic walks in the countryside to meeting friends at the quaint Sun Inn, and she can't think of anything better than rounding off the day cozying up with Xander. Life is sweet. Her blossoming friendship with Freda Easton, the enduring but reclusive elderly lady who lives down the lane, has taken everyone by surprise. But Freda has a secret, and in a turn of events no one could predict, she finds herself grateful for Livy's fierce loyalty, cementing their friendship further. Just when things seem to be running smoothly, a face from the past arrives on the doorstep, casting a shadow over Livy's wedding plan. Adding to the drama, an icy blast of Arctic air brings a heavy snowfall to the village, covering the moors in the thick blanket of snow. Is their love strong enough to withstand the challenges thrown at them? Will they get their magical Christmas wedding? So, that's interesting. Do they? Because, at least that's what I believe. If things are going too smoothly, something's bound to happen that is bad. So, interesting. That's interesting. The next one is Christmas in the Scottish Highlands. So, I'm going to read this one as well. 30-year-old Belle Albany is feeling lonely this Christmas. Another whole year has passed and her life is exactly the same as it was last December. She longs for true love and a little bit of winter magic, but she's almost given up on finding it in the sleepy Scottish community where she lives. When Belle crashes into elderly Edina on her cherry-red bicycle, it's not the meet cute she'd been hoping for, but she immediately recognizes the lost look in Edina's watery eyes and resolves to organise a Christmas to remember for them both, brimming with mince pies, mulled wine and lots of sparkles. Although Belle hadn't counted on Edina's home being a crumbling Scottish castle, and she certainly hadn't been expecting Edina's handsome long-lost grandson, Jack Hamilton Kirk, to turn up on the doorstep in the middle of a snowstorm. Jack is arrogant, rude and bossy, and Belle is convinced he's about to ruin the seasonal cheer she has worked hard to create. He's basically the Grinch in human form, so why does her heart race every time they're in the same room? They disagree on almost everything, from menu choice to music, and yet she starts to glimpse a softer side hidden behind Jack's clipped words and brooding countenance. As they hunt down costumes for an annual nativity show and save a donkey from a snowy disaster, Belle can't ignore their growing attraction. But will a secret from Jack's past come between them? Or will this finally be the year Belle falls in love? So that also sounds amazing. So there's some Christmas recommendations for you if you're looking for a Christmas book. So this is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.